Only one part of it, part B, is with the calculator. If you don't have your calculator, that's fine. Just at least understand the process. But let's jump right in. Sergio, are we rocking?
Yeah.
I have to cut that part. Okay. So again, some people are on their own. Great. If you're with me, you can just go ahead and look up here as I do a little bit of annotating. Then I'll start.
Number 9?
For number 9, right here. So my annotations on the left one.
Whenever a root is doubled, would it be, whenever writing the equation, would it be squared?
Yeah, go ahead, Matthew.
So you got -1, the root.
You did that. Told me that.
Okay.
And the problem, yeah. The root is located x equals -1. Does that work? Yeah. So now I've got my general. I'm going to go ahead and plug in. Again, some people are ahead of me. Great. Please note, 5 is a double root. Please note, 5 is a double root. Simplify a little bit. Hopefully some people got this before they solve for A. I'm going to solve for A now. I'm going to go ahead and solve for A. Question, Alex?
So the maximum here, like, it has no importance. Like,
Right, because I only need 1 point, and this point is, they already gave it to me, so I'm just going to use that one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now I'm here. Some people have probably already gotten A. They may have even gone on to part B. That's great. All right, about to write my equation on the board here. Let me stop before I go to part B. Here's the answer to part A. Here's the equation. I'm going to now graph this right on my calculator to find increasing, decreasing. I've already done this last night, but I'm going to like model the process of how I would do this. So I want to find part B here, increasing and decreasing. So here's one decreasing interval that I can look at just by looking at the graph. I can get that one. Here's an increasing interval I can get by just looking at the graph. Remember, increasing and decreasing is always parentheses. And now I got to find the other interval. This is where I need the calculator. And again, you all know how to do this. Please verify that you're getting what I'm getting. is what I'm getting. And basically what I did is I just found the x-coordinate of this max. Graph is increasing from 0 to whatever x-coordinate this is, 3.171. Graph is decreasing from this x-coordinate down to 5. Take questions on B. And finishing up C, talking about the range. And here's what I've got. Please note the use of brackets and parentheses. Please ensure you're the same. And now we'll stop and we'll take questions. A, B, or C. Right, so I'm going to do number 10 next, so those who are good with this can just begin on number 10. 10 is going to want you to sketch, so this is going to bring back what we did on Tuesday. Again, 10 would be a node calculator problem. I'm going to wait, though, to erase this. Does anybody still need what's on the board? If so, don't hesitate to say that. Okay, I'm going to erase the board. I'm going to number 10, right below it. So I'm going to sketch, and then I have to determine where this function is above 0. But let me first sketch. Sketching, remember, goes back to what we did on Tuesday. Sketching goes back to what we did on Tuesday. The first thing I'm going to do is find the roots. Remember, we did this on Tuesday. If you need to look in your notes, totally fine. This is the first thing I'm going to do. I'm now going to go through and identify the roots. Here's what I've got for the roots. Some people might agree. And again, if you're good with the roots, remember that the next thing you need for the sketch is the degree. And then you need the leading coefficient. The degree now. Got my roots, got my degree, got my leading coefficient. Before I graph, let me stop and take questions. All right, go ahead and graph this here. All right. Here's my graph. Make sure you have arrows at the end. Joshua? Does it matter how tall these are? No, it does not. No, it does not. And now we need to answer the question, which is where is this graph? They called it k of x greater than 0. Need to answer this question, where is this graph greater than 0? And again, you want intervals here. Some people are good on their own. Great. Here's what I got. Please do not make the mistake. Please do not make the mistake of writing this as one of the intervals. Please figure out why this is wrong. Please do not make the mistake of writing what's in purple as one of these intervals where the function is greater than 0. Take 30 seconds if you don't already see why this is wrong. Joshua, you see why it's wrong? At what point it is equal to 0? At 0, the function is equal to 0, so therefore, Josh? Right? So therefore, when x equals 0, the function is not bigger than 0. If you wrote this interval, what you're telling us is that when x is 0, the function is bigger than 0. That's not true. That's not true. This is wrong. We need to have this. Somebody will make this mistake. We'll have the question on the common assessment. We have it on the free response part of next week's exam, next Friday. Somebody will make the mistake. I'm telling it right now. Matthew?
Can you repeat?
Yeah, we can repeat it. Let's have somebody else repeat it. So Josh repeated once. Can somebody else repeat why the purple is wrong? Why the purple is wrong? Lucio, take this one.
If we were to say if it's greater than and equal to 0, then that would have been right. But since 0 is not greater than 0, because that can't be.
Right. So when x equals 0, this function equals 0. That means that's not a true statement. It's saying where is the function bigger than 0? Not equal to 0, bigger than 0. If you write this, you're including 0. That's a problem. That's a problem.
So I think you already mentioned it, but so like the lengths of the individual parabolas, they don't matter.
Doesn't matter. Questions? Marker or eraser?
Mark. What you could do is something like this.
So we're going to number 13.